Beloved Masters of Light, I, Archangel Michael, stand before you in this sacred moment with the sword of truth and the shield of divine love. I come not as a distant figure, but as your eternal companion, to remind you of a treasure hidden deep within your soul, a treasure you were born with, a treasure the world may have covered but never destroyed. That treasure, beloved ones, is your divine innocence. Today, I bring you the call to restore it, to reclaim the purity of your eternal essence, and to walk once again in the radiance of your original light. From the moment of your birth into this earthly realm, you carried within you the song of creation, the childlike joy of the soul, the unshakable trust that life is good and that you are loved. This is innocence, not naivety, not weakness, but the living remembrance of your oneness with Source. Innocence is the clear mirror of the heart, untouched by judgment, fear, or shame. It is the inner garden where the soul blossoms freely. Yet, beloved ones, throughout the journey of human experience, layers have gathered over this innocence. Pain, betrayal, disappointment, guilt, and the voices of a world built on separation have veiled the purity of your being. Many of you carry wounds from childhood moments when your light was shamed, your trust was broken, your joy was silenced. Over time, you began to believe the illusions, that you are flawed, unworthy, or disconnected from the divine. But let me tell you this with absolute clarity: nothing you have ever done, nothing that has ever been done to you, can erase your divine innocence. It remains untouched, like a diamond buried under soil. And now is the time to uncover it. The restoration of innocence is one of the great tasks of this age of awakening. Humanity has grown weary under the weight of judgment and shame. Entire systems have been built upon punishment, blame, and separation. Generations have passed down stories of sin and unworthiness, forgetting the truth that you are children of light. But a new story is being written. The old wounds are rising to the surface, not to condemn you, but to be healed. And through healing, innocence is restored not as a return to ignorance, but as a conscious reclaiming of your eternal purity. Beloved ones, innocence is not about forgetting what you have endured. It is about remembering who you truly are beyond what you have endured. It is about seeing yourself with the eyes of Source, eyes that never judge, never condemn, never withdraw love. To restore your innocence is to look upon yourself and say, I am not my mistakes. I am not my wounds. I am not my fears. I am eternal light, eternally worthy, eternally loved. The world today desperately needs this restoration. Look around you: societies divided by judgment, communities torn apart by blame, individuals drowning in self-hatred. This is the fruit of forgetting innocence. When you see yourself as guilty, you will see others as guilty. When you condemn yourself, you will condemn others. But when you restore your innocence, you awaken compassion. You see yourself and others as souls on a journey, each learning, each struggling, each carrying divine light. And in this vision, healing becomes possible. Forgiveness becomes possible. Unity becomes possible. Beloved Masters, the restoration of innocence is both personal and collective. On a personal level, it begins with your willingness to release shame. Shame is one of the heaviest chains humanity carries, for it convinces you that you are unworthy of love. Yet shame is always a lie. Even when you have acted in ways that caused harm, the act is not your essence. The action may need healing, the wound may need tending, but your essence remains innocent. Just as the sun remains pure even when clouds obscure it, your soul remains pure no matter what has covered it. On a collective level, humanity must restore innocence by shifting from systems of punishment to systems of restoration. Justice must move from retribution to healing. Education must move from conformity to nurturing the soul's light. Religion must move from fear of sin to celebration of divine love. These shifts are not dreams of the distant future, they are the seeds already sprouting within awakened hearts. You are the gardeners of this new earth, and innocence is the soil in which the golden age will grow. Beloved ones, how do you restore your divine innocence? I will share with you 3 sacred pathways. The first is forgiveness. Begin with yourself. Release the heavy burden of guilt you have carried for so long. Speak these words within: I forgive myself. I release myself from the prison of shame. I choose to remember my innocence. As you forgive yourself, extend forgiveness outward. See others not as enemies but as souls who have forgotten their own innocence. Forgiveness does not mean condoning harm, it means releasing the chains of judgment so that healing may flow. The second is presence. Innocence lives in the present moment. When you dwell in the past, shame rises. When you dwell in the future, fear rises. But when you anchor in the now, you taste the freshness of life, the purity of being. Watch a child at play, they embody presence, free from yesterday's regrets and tomorrow's worries. You too can reclaim this presence. Each breath is a return to innocence. Each heartbeat is a reminder that life is new in every moment. The third is joy. Innocence is joy unrestrained. It is laughter, creativity, wonder, the willingness to be amazed by the simple beauty of existence. Many of you have learned to suppress joy, thinking it frivolous or unsafe. Yet joy is the language of the soul, the vibration that restores innocence most powerfully. Sing, dance, create, laugh. Let joy wash away the layers of heaviness. In joy, you return to the purity of your eternal self. Beloved masters, restoring innocence does not mean escaping the world, it means transforming the world through your purity. When you embody innocence, you become a mirror for others. Your presence reminds them of what they too have forgotten. Your compassion awakens their compassion. Your joy inspires their joy. In this way, innocence spreads like a flame, igniting hearts across the earth. And let me tell you this, innocence is the key to entering the higher realms. The gates of the Golden Age open not through power or knowledge alone, but through purity of heart. The vibration of innocence aligns you with the frequency of heaven on earth. It is your passport to the new reality unfolding now. Beloved ones, I invite you in this moment to close your eyes and place your hand upon your heart. Breathe deeply. Feel the layers of shame, guilt, and fear melting away. See yourself as you truly are, a radiant being of light, a child of creation, innocent and whole. Feel the angels surrounding you, singing the song of your purity. Let this truth sink into every cell: I am innocent. I am worthy. I am loved. From this place, imagine humanity as a whole bathed in this remembrance. See nations laying down weapons, communities embracing one another, children laughing freely, elders radiating wisdom. This is the world innocence will create. This is the world you are here to birth. Beloved masters of light, I bless you now with the flame of purity. I clear away the veils that have hidden your innocence. I place within your heart the remembrance of your eternal essence. Walk in this light. Live in this truth. And know that as you restore your innocence, you restore the innocence of the world. You are not fallen. You are not broken. You are not guilty. You are eternal light, forever innocent, forever loved. This is the truth of your being. This is the song of your soul. This is the gift you now reclaim. And so it is.